Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and today I'd like to give you a second guide for the very hard dungeon in the dungeon ranking event. And the first guide I did was with 30% score boost, and it would give you around 1.8, 1.9 million if you performed well enough, and this time the second guide will be with 50% score boost, so it should give you more than 2 million score. And for the bosses, it's the same bosses, 6 bosses, you have to kill 5 of them, also bring fire elements and thunder elements, and this time we'll not be bringing any sigils. And also the same map, here's the Poison's Sentinel that you need to use fire on, here's the Mortar Ball, and here's the Thunder Sentinel, and here is Elena, and Yuffie is last because we will not be killing Levrikon. And for my team, this is the team I'll be using with Aerith. However, with this team where I had Zack, I still scored very close to 2.1 million with him. However, I'll be using Aerith because she is a little bit stronger than Zack, and this time I went just a little bit. Actually, I didn't go with any heal sub weapons because I still have that heal costume. But on that, I am trying to use Aerith a little bit more as DPS than healer, but she still has that fairy tail. But the materials, she has lightning breach to give me that tiny little bit more DPS on lightning, also Thundara and the Firaga. And the most important thing is the healing wind on her. But on that, Sephiroth, the fire costume, Hellfire, and the Radiant Edge for that fire resistance debuff. And also that Shriner Blade, he should never be using it, that's just as a stat stick for more DPS. On that, just that Fire Blow and Thundara Blow, and this is also a stat stick, and the same weapon so that as I had, nothing changed. And also Cloud has the fire costume, fire weapon, and Murasame, but also Ramu as a summon. And other than that, just all of those are actually stat stakes. So yeah, that should be it. So yeah, like I said, no sigils, just those 2 elements, and that's it. So for this dungeon, I will also be doing Mortar Ball as the first boss, but first I want to go to a random encounter and let my stance hit max. I know, I prefer to use this one as the first random encounter. And I'll just switch to Aerith to save the ADB. It's perfectly fine, I'm just waiting. Yes, my stance is full, so that's perfect. And I always prefer to do Mortar Ball first. I know I don't like this boss, and after you get some debuffs because you take the score boosts and the dungeon level rises and the dungeon gets more difficult, I just don't like this boss. So Mortar Ball is always the first boss for me. And at least my route, it is, I think, most beneficial for me with my cell because I have lightning and thunder, the thunder and fire. So you might want to take a different route, kill bosses in a different order, but at least for me it works. And here I actually want to see... Okay, I can kill him now. Cloud Cloud and Sephiroth both have enough ATB for the next boss, so that's fine. But yeah, I prefer to do the smaller bow as fast as now. And I will not be taking this score boost, but I'll be taking the fire potency and fire resistance down duration. It will help with Yuffie a lot, but it means I will be taking all the other score boosts to get that 50%. But now I'll be going to that Poison Sentinel, Assault Sentinel, for this one, and then Elena, and I'll be actually saving the other Thunder Sentinel as last one. So for now I'm just waiting here. I'll be also ignoring all the other ones. Those ads, those G assassins, that's fine. However, I want to save some ADB with Sephiroth for Elena. And that's fine also when the dungeon is level 1 or 2 and before we actually take some debuffs. It is so nice because it's so easy and fast. And then it starts to become painful. Yeah, now it's the first score boost. And actually I will go for the ads first. Map, did I? No, I don't think. I forgot to collect that key. Those keys are annoying. I always forget to collect them. And actually I might go to do that for that random encounter first, because I might be able to get my limit breaks ready. But I will not be doing this boss now. I just want to use those ads to first recover my HP and then try to get as much of my limit break as I can. So I'll do this, and yes, I don't mind. And also just that one. And now I can just go switch to Aerith to do some Cura, but Sephiroth, I still need to do something with you. Cloud is almost ready, it's just Sephiroth. So it should be one more time, so I can actually wait a little. Oh no, Aerith, what have you done? I was hoping she would save enough ADB for a heal, but apparently not. But it's fine, one more attack and his Hellfire will be ready. So actually I might want to go and pop that one fire cocktail on him, because I want to use his Hellfire. And I'll be saving Cloud's Ramu for the other boss. Okay, and that should be fine. Just wait for that. Yes, now. Sorry, Cloud, I am just blocking your attack, but I need this. And now, as you can see, we are almost dead. Almost done. And now Sephiroth has enough AEB for the next battle to reduce the defense, and we are good. Yeah, that's a good score. And now the first big debuff, because now it's both the physical attack, magical attack and lightning potency, but it's still fine. I would just use that Thunder Cocktail on Cloud, and Sephiroth and Aerith have enough ADB to do the debuffs before I hit Ramuh. However, before Yuffie I will have to use some more items. So Sephiroth, Aerith, and he still has a little bit of health left, but it's still fine. Come on, Cloud. You can do it. And now it's just Yuffie left. But yeah, this Sentinel is the reason why I like to leave him for last, because he's very easy and quick. If I would leave that last Sentinel, the Poison Sentinel, for last, he will take quite a lot of time for me, but this is the other painful debuff, because our physical attack and magical attack is further reduced by that fire potency. But also here, I'll be using Fire Cocktail on all of them, but also the Summon Charge. I need all my Summon Charges. On Aerith, she just needs one more, so that's fine. But actually I might want to give that Ether to Cloud as well for him to hit a little bit harder. So he can hit hits immediately after the battle begins, and we should be good for Yuffie. Hopefully I haven't forgotten about anything. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, Aerith. Oh no, not this. I forgot. But yeah, it's fine. I actually wanted to debuff, but normally I have Curaga in the first slot, and now it's just the opposite, so I forget. But yeah, just do your thing, and it'll be fine. I'll wait with Cloud to the full stance and now just unleash everything you have. But just beware, Aerith likes to cast other things, especially that Umbrella, which you don't ideally want, because that buff, it wouldn't do anything for you. And actually Cloud, let's do this. And they both use. Great. And Yuffie is also down, so the dungeon is finished. That's a really nice score as well. But without sigils, you have to finish Yuffie before she finishes that sigil phase. That's the requirement, otherwise your one character will die if you don't switch to defense, and that score boost will be a lot less. So actually, yeah, 2.1 million. So if you follow this guide and you have a similar build, this is what you can accomplish. Actually even more if you want. But yeah, that's a very nice score. But I could get almost the same, almost as high with Zack. So Aerith is nice for that healing one, but both of them, they can do very similar any other character you want. But I got my highest here. And for this you have to get 60% score boost, and it is very tricky. I was very lucky to actually get that much, because it was so close. But yeah, with this 50% score boost, you can get very nice score for the very hard dungeon, and that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.